Monday, Bitcoin opens at $73,568. By Thursday, it had hit 59,100. That is a 19.2% crash in 4 trading days. Every single daily candle red. Tuesday alone, 6.5% gone in one session. Wednesday, another 4%. No bounce, no relief, just a staircase straight down. But here is what everyone is missing. That $59,000 level stopped the crash cold. Not once, twice. Thursday's session, price wicked down to 59,100 and rejected. Friday's overnight session, price came back to 59,485 and rejected again. 2 consecutive tests. 2 clean rejections. Same zone. That is not a coincidence. That is structure. And when we run this chart through 2 professional-grade systems, the ICC trading system V7.19 SMC by Black Bear Trailing, and the ICC trading system Pro Edition V7.5 Lite by Black Bear Trailing, across 5 timeframes, from the 1 hour all the way up to the monthly, the picture becomes very clear. What you are looking at right now is the daily chart of Bitcoin with both ICC systems active. You can see the full story of this week's crash, the cascade from 73,000, the step down through 66, 64, 63, and then the flush to 59. The ICC dashboards are on the right side of your screen. On the daily, the ICC V7.19 SMC is reading. Bearish authority structure. Short authorization active. Signal, wait, developing. The 21 EMA is sitting at $70,039. Friday's close was $61,042. That is almost $9,000 below the daily EMA. That tells you the damage this week was not a small event. But it also tells you something else. That EMA has not broken, that monthly structure has not resolved, and that $59,000 floor keeps holding. Let's go to the 4-hour. This is the 4-hour chart. And this is where the ICC system has been most active throughout this entire move down. The ICC V7.19 SMC fired its first bear indication signal on the 4-hour at $72,425. You can see that dense cluster of bear-eyed labels on the chart. That is where the system identified and confirmed the short setup. From that point, the system tracked the move in 3 phases: bear indication, bear correction, and bear continuation. Look at the structure on this chart. Every bounce attempt was stopped cold by a red order block. Those red boxes you see on the 4-hour, those are the ICC SMC engine identifying institutional supply zones. The market sold every single one of them. 0 exceptions. The ICC Pro Edition V7.5 Lite on the 4-hour is showing something specific right now. Phase, bearish continuation. MTF alignment, aligned. Sequence, continuation. 3 bars completed at 2.17 ATR of movement. In plain language, the 4-hour trend has not called a bottom yet. The trail stop is active at $63,053. That is the line the bears need to defend to keep this continuation valid. If price closes a 4-hour bar above that level, the bear case on this time frame begins to weaken. Below current price, the ICC Pro V7.5 Lite has identified a demand zone from 59,040 to 59,159. That is the 4-hour system's defined floor. And it lines up exactly with the double bottom you saw play out on Thursday and Friday. The ICC is not guessing at these levels. They were drawn before the wick happened. On the 1-hour chart, the ICC system is giving us the most detailed picture of the current battle. The ICC V7.19 SMC has a bear indication cluster stacking at $61,353. That is essentially where price is trading right now. The system has also flagged a fair value gap from 61,760 to 61,820. Price is actively bouncing into that gap as this analysis was conducted. The ICC Pro Edition V7.5 Lite on the 1-hour shows an order block zone from 61,000 248 to 61,371. Same area. Two systems, same zone, same conclusion. This is the decision zone. Now look at the liquidity sweeps on this chart. The ICC SMC engine logged 3 SSL sweeps during this week's move. Stops grabbed at 59,570, at 60,581, and at 60,814. Each one of those is the market reaching below a prior swing low, grabbing the stop order sitting there and rejecting. That is exactly how smart money concepts define a liquidity grab before a reversal. The system saw it, the system logged it. Now we watch what happens next. The 1-hour trail stop is at 62,649. First resistance on any bounce. The bear correction target on the 1-hour sits at 63,811. That is where the counter trend sell zone begins. Now here is where it gets very significant. This is the 3-day chart. And on the 3-day, the ICC V7.19 SMC is displaying a signal status you do not see often. Armed A+ bear. Developing. An A+ signal on the ICC system is a high-confidence setup that has met multiple confluence criteria simultaneously. Structure, authorization, SMC engine, pullback, all aligned. The system has been building this signal for 11 bars on the 3-day chart. 11 3-day bars means 33 calendar days of development. That is not a random trigger. That is a setup that has been qualifying for over a month. The ICC Pro Edition V7.5 Lite on the 3-day confirms phase, bearish correction. MTF alignment, aligned. Sequence, ready. Bear indication active at 80,537. Bear correction confirmed at 82,833. Look at the demand zone boxes at the bottom of this 3-day chart. 2 overlapping ICC boxes from 59,930 to 60,527. That is the 3-day system's defined support floor. Price wicked into that zone twice. Both times, rejection. The 3-day is telling you this. The current bounce is expected. It is part of the structure. Bearish correction phase means a bounce within a larger bearish move. The correction target on the 3-day is $71,646. That is where the system expects the bounce to run out. After that, if the A+ signal converts from armed to active, the continuation target is 69,568. And the deeper extension points back to this same 59,930 zone, which at that point would be a third test. The 3-day is not telling you to short the 59,000 level. It is telling you to let the bounce develop, watch for the signal to activate, and then position accordingly. And finally, the monthly chart. This is where the macro truth lives. On the monthly time frame, the ICC V7.19 SMC is reading bullish authority structure, long authorization. The ICC Pro Edition V7.5 Lite monthly also reads authorized long, bull trend on both swing and internal bias. The monthly has never flipped bearish during this entire correction. Look at the bottom of this chart. That massive green zone stretching across the base of the price action. The ICC has identified a monthly demand zone from 49,577 all the way to 65,568. Current price is sitting inside that zone right now. Bitcoin has not broken below the monthly demand. The macro bull structure is intact. The ICC Pro V7.5 Lite also shows the monthly bull indication level at $69,000. That is the precise level where the monthly system triggered the last major recovery earlier this year. Price dropped to 59,930, recovered, and ran all the way to 82,833. Now it is back at 59,000. Same floor, same ICC demand zone. Different question, is this the same setup? Here are your 2 scenarios. Scenario 1, the shakeout. The monthly demand holds. The 3-day correction bounce begins. The 4-hour trail stop at 63,000. 53 breaks to the upside. Price targets the 4-hour FVG at 64,800. Then the 4-hour bear OB at 66,578, where the next major sell zone sits. If that level breaks, the path opens to 69,000, the daily EMA at 70,000, and the 3-day correction target of 71,646. Scenario 2, the breakdown. The 3-day A+ bear signal fires. The ICC system converts from armed to active on the 3-day. The 59,930 level fails on a daily close. Next ICC support sits at 56,500. The deeper demand floor is 49,577, still inside the monthly zone. The macro bull structure remains intact even then, but the pain continues. The trade to watch, Monday's close on the 4-hour candle. Above 63,053, bears are losing control. Below 61,353, the continuation is resuming. The ICC trading system, V7.19 SMC, and the ICC Pro Edition, V7.5 Lite, by Black Bear Trailing, have both scenarios mapped. The levels are drawn. The signal is armed. Now we watch for which path activates. If this kind of structured multi-time frame analysis using the ICC system is what you want every week, hit subscribe. New analysis every week right here on Black Bear Trading. TradingView link is in the description. That is the platform where you can run these systems on your own charts in real time. Educational content only, not investment advice. Trading involves substantial risk of loss. Do your own research before making any trading or investment decisions. Stay disciplined. I'll see you next week.